Since she ended up popping, let me just have you ask them another question.
All right. What's a healthy relationship look like to you guys?
Okay.
It's
A
a good
healthy
question.
relationship. What does that look like to you?
Proper communication. I'm on the spot. I'm sorry.
Straight.
What else?
I'm nervous just like you
That's
is.
all
Come
I
on now.
could think of. Being nice, providing. Yeah.
Okay. You said providing?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, cool.
Over here.
So I agree with her. Like communication is a big thing. With like a healthy relationship. Um, also think like physically healthy is like a good thing as well. Like I go to the gym, so
Mm.
it would be nice if my partner is also physically fit, and then also is inspiring me to eat healthy as well. I'm from originally from the Virgin Islands, so we don't have like a lot of fast food restaurants like it does up here. So
You got
up
like a
here,
meal plan you do, or like how that work?
yeah, so I try to cook like on my off days and then I just like meal prep for the week. So like I'll have food for like lunch, and then when I get home. But
Okay,
yeah.
all right. No
Nice.
problem.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. And our last lady over here.
So, excuse me. Um, I feel like a healthy relationship would be somebody who I could feel comfortable with when there is an argument. I feel like arguments are inevitable. You guys are gonna have days where maybe you've lost a little bit more sleep, or maybe there's something that the other person said that didn't exactly settle with you. And I think just like somebody I can feel comfortable saying like, hey, like that pissed me off, or even him coming to me saying, hey, like why didn't you care about this one thing that maybe like sports, for example, I know nothing about that. So I don't know, maybe if I like missed a game or something that he really wanted to watch with me, that really looks like a healthy relationship. Also, like enjoying each other's time, whether that be like going out with each other or staying at home. I feel like that is so healthy to be able to just like enjoy the little moments, like waking up together, or even big things like traveling.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Traveling. Here we go with traveling. Honestly, the fact that none of them mentioned reciprocation, that let most of the things they mentioned, if you guys really were listening, were things a man would do for them for a healthy relationship. They never mentioned anything about what they would do for a man for a healthy relationship. You gotta listen, okay?
All righty. I am gonna have you pop one balloon whenever you're ready.
This is hard.
I know.
Pop the first one. I don't like her. She's mean.
Sorry. Sorry.
Good job. Nice.
All right. So why'd you have your balloon unpop?
I like his body.
Okay.
Yeah, he's tall.
Okay. Did you like the things he said as well?
Good question, Arlette.
Okay. Got it.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Work
So
hard for it.
why'd you end up popping her balloon?
I'm just going off the answers, just trying to see, what I vibe with more. But yeah, you definitely attractive. Appreciate you,
Thanks.
keeping your balloon.
All right. So we've got two ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Think of an answer.
Or ladies, you have a question for him? You do? Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
go
go over
ahead.
here.
Do you like have any specific like religious beliefs?
I'm Christian.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm the best Christian. I'm still working on, following, God and becoming, better version of myself. I don't go to church every Sunday, but if it's something, that you want to do, I definitely, I could do that.
Okay, cool. Do you have any like Caribbean heritage or anything outside of America per
Oh
se?
no, I'm full American. I'm black, just black. So
I'm just asking because
Yeah,
you
yeah.
say you're from Florida. That's where I live as well.
Oh, okay.
But there's a lot of like Caribbean people in Florida, like whether it's like Haitians, Jamaicans,
Oh, okay.
and people from back home where I'm from.
Oh
So,
yeah, I'm from Jacksonville. Where you from?
right now I'm staying in Port St. Lucie,
Oh,
but
okay.
I went to
Okay.
school in Davie.
Not too far. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
They may
Yeah.
those two may go together since they're from the same state, so that could be a good match right there.
Ready? Let's go down over here. Any questions here? Okay.
I have a few, yeah. First, maybe I forgot, but what do you do for work?
I'm a healthcare consultant.
Okay, what does that mean?
So I do like sales. I really
Okay.
can't say like the company I work for, but
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. So I
Okay.
do sales or whatever.
Got you. Is that like full time?
Yeah, it's
Like
my
5 days a
full-time
week
job. Yeah,
type
yeah.
vibe?
Yeah, five times a
Okay.
week. Yeah, yeah.
Do you ever work more or less than that?
We got like a specific season where we're pretty busy, so yeah, I might
Okay.
do like 6 or 7 days, but just
I hate to do this.
oh man.
I'm sorry.
So now they are popping balloons and rejecting men because they're working? Like, ladies, what do you want from men? So tell me why this guy would go back to dating. I get it. Some of you are going to say, oh, that's not the woman for him, blah, blah. But by the time he has come on a dating show, that should tell you how many of such interactions he has had, being rejected maybe because he works too much or he's a workaholic, well-dressed guy, well put together, speaks well, and she's rejecting him because sometimes he gets busy. Isn't she busy? Doesn't she have a job? Like, this is why men are giving up on dating. Like, seriously. Because how many times does he have to go through this? Being rejected for working, for being a man who works hard. How many times could he go through this before he says, you know what, fuck this, I'm done?
Okay, so I'm an entrepreneur myself.
Yeah.
I just got into content creation too, so that's been taking a lot of my time. But I can't do 6, 7 days a week.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
kind of
It's only like
over.
3 months though, like low key. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
I
alright.
maybe
No,
I
she
talk too
doesn't
soon, but
understand. Obviously, you
also
did.
He said sometimes, not all the
True,
time.
that's true.
I gotta
Maybe I
grind,
should
man.
have asked you to
If I want to take you
specify
out to a
first.
fancy dinner, I gotta grind a little
Okay,
bit.
that's
Yeah.
that's the point. That's a really good.
Like, as if she didn't know that. Like, she's not 15, that she doesn't understand that dating takes money. So if the money is grinding, it's probably grinding because you're going to benefit from that. So tell me why men wouldn't give up on dating for these reasons. Because you would think, right? Men are thinking, okay, let me get a good job, let me get a degree, let me go work hard so that women can see value in me. And then come to find out, women don't like men who work hard. Just because sometimes it gets busy, so she doesn't like that. She is working too. She has her own thing going on, but she's making it seem like he's going to be working 24/7 and he will never make, like, this is it's so annoying.
Good point. I do like to go out for fancy
Alright.
dinners. I can't lie.
Okay.
But yeah, not gonna lie, just like with being an entrepreneur, I think that there has been times where I've been working a lot, and that is such a deal breaker with relationships.
Yeah,
With
I feel
my
that.
relationships, they just tend to lag. Even with like my personal life, I think I was just kind of like lacking in a lot of things, and it also kind of affected my mental health just a little bit. Maybe you know how
Oh
to
my
handle it better
God.
than I do, but it just is coming from like a really quick conversation and a little bit of bias from what I've been through. But that's just a deal breaker for me.
Yeah, I feel that.
Okay,
I
alright.
understand.
Like, no one cares about your what you've been through. Everyone has been through some shit. So don't bring your trauma and dump it on someone else. Like, they are not in charge of whatever you've been through. It's you. It's on you. This is so annoying.
Now she's someone that's your
Nah,
type.
yeah, she look good. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
you do too. You're so
yeah.
handsome.
Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
Okay, we've got one balloon left unpopped over here. So now she's someone that's your type.
Oh yeah, I really like her vibe, her her outfit. She's attractive. Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you.
alright. Let me bring you on up here with us. I'm gonna have you scoot on that way. You stand on this side of me. So, guys, any final question between the two of you before we determine if we have a match?
I mean,
Yeah.
they
Do you
both
have any kids?
Nah, no kids.
they both live in Florida, so this should be an easy match.
And you ask
Do you want kids?
if I want kids. So I'm kind of like 50-50. I haven't really like made my complete decision yet. Like, I'm
Okay.
23. I'm just really waiting until I get a little bit older to make that
You
decision.
just ain't finding the right guys.
Yeah.
That's that too.
Okay. No, you good? Any questions on your end?
Nah, no questions so far.
Okay. All right. Well, let me ask my final question then. Is it a yes for you for him?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I
And
think
is it a yes
so.
for you for her?
Yeah, definitely.
We got a match. I'll take the mic, and you guys can go on off. Make some noise for them, ladies.
I mean, that should be an easy. I mean, I'm wishing them the best because they're in the same state, so that should be easy for them to work out, and hopefully, Arlette can bring them back to give us an update.
Aww.